Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Hope everyone's doing alright. Everyone's chilling, going about their day nice and lovely. Today, we're going to be doing another episode. This time, I have decided maybe Magdalene again. I remember we tried to do a Magdalene run not too far. Oh, this is not greed mode. Oh, I'm an idiot. Greedier Magdalene is what I wanted to do. My apologies. Anyways, hope everyone's doing good. I'm doing pretty okay. Just kind of chilling, you know how it is, you know how it be. I would hope y'all know how it be / how it is. Keeping it honest with y'all, I'm enjoying today. It's alright, and be real. A little bit tiring, but I mean, when isn't work a little tiring, you feel me? I'm gonna be so real with you, I don't understand Magdalene. When doesn't she take damage? You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes when I hit them, I take damage, and other times I don't. That's kind of my question, is when is the no damage the scenario, I guess. You feel me? I don't know, just a little curious. A little curious, I guess. You feel me? I don't get this character, man. I'm gonna be so real with you. I wish, a part of me wishes there were like, not necessarily maybe tutorials, but a bit of some better explanations with some of these characters in Isaac. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Because I have, you're not gonna believe it actually. I'm surprised myself at this. But, Isaac, I believe, has become my second most played game on Steam. Clocking in at, let's see, shall we, 748 hours. My friend, who I did not necessarily use to play Isaac professionally, you know, no such thing as a professional Isaac player, but he is a very large fan of the game series The Binding of Isaac, as am I. He's the friend that introduced me to the series to begin with. He only has like 600 something hours of Isaac. Meanwhile, you got me over here, the guy who started playing way later than him. I've actually gone on to beat his like hours played, you feel me? It's so weird, you know? You know what I mean? Let's get a little, not necessarily philosophical, but let's speak on this. It feels a little weird, I don't know why, to see a game that I have, a game I've played, have like a crap ton of hours on it. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. Because it like activates something in my brain or whatever. I'm gonna be real. It like activates a certain thing in my brain that's kind of like, did you waste all your time? You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I love these. I love this game. You know, I love Isaac. It might not seem like it, definitely not, but I am a very, very, very large fan of the game known as Destiny. You know, I definitely understand it doesn't seem like it considering how much hate I give that game sometimes. But you know what they say, you can only hate the things that you love or whatever. That's kind of how I feel about Destiny. I like Destiny. Destiny is a really cool game, which is why I have such harsh criticisms for it. Because I know it could be better. Because it has been better. But that's just, you know, that's just me. That's just my brain or whatever. But what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm kind of losing track a bit here. I remember. It just, something feels very weird, you know? Something feels very weird, a little odd. It like pulls at like a certain emotion in my body that I have played so many hours, you know what I mean? Like 748 hours of the Binding of Isaac. 2, here's another one. I don't know if y'all know about this. Y'all might not be aware of this little fun fact, or maybe not so fun fact, depending on how you view it. I have, I think, 4,000 hours in the entire Destiny like franchise. And I know this because recently I decided, hey, with the new PS5, I can actually check, great thing by the way, allowing me to check my own hours is a great thing that more companies should do. But I decided, you know what? Now that I have a PS5, I can actually check how many hours I've put onto certain games that I've played. Destiny, I put 2,500 hours on Destiny. You know, over my entire lifespan of PlayStation 4 on Destiny 1, I've put in 2,500 hours. Then on Destiny 2, on PlayStation alone, I would need to do a little bit of soul searching, a little checking. I think I have a little bit of a criminal amount of hours, I'm not gonna lie. And then on, what's it called? On Steam, that number is definitely larger than I'm gonna be real, larger than I'd care to admit. And why? Because that's the game, bro. You know what I mean? That's Destiny. Because I really like the game. You're not gonna believe it. But a game I would put so many hours in, I thoroughly enjoy. A part of me jokes that like there's maybe some Stockholm syndrome with Destiny sometimes. And I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of the times it kind of feels like that, low key. You know what I mean? A lot of the times it kind of does feel like some fucked up form of Stockholm syndrome has like really gripped my ass on the game known as Destiny. The franchise known as Destiny. But I promise you, I'm being so real, I promise you, I fuck with the game, you know what I mean? I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. God damn it, dude, I hate this stupid character. Okay, maybe we just play her like a character that can only take 2 hits, you know what I mean? We don't take any sort of, we just play her as like a slightly better Lost, question mark. Maybe. I don't know, I haven't decided yet necessarily. Oh yeah. I don't know though, because I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's not the first time I've talked about Destiny like this. Or other games, I think. But a part of me kind of looks back and I'm thinking like, with all that time I spent playing these games, I could have been doing like something else or some shit, you know what I mean? With all the 4,000 hours I spent on Destiny, I could have like been, I don't know, like learning a new language or reading books or some shit, you know? Gaining knowledge, becoming a different human. But instead, I'm like, man, I fucking love video games. And I instead became hooked on that, bro. You feel me? I don't know, just like a, not really a thought experiment, I guess, but just like a thought I have every once in a while, you know? I'd be lying if I said I don't have this thought on occasion of what would my life be like had I not spent so many hours playing these games, you know what I mean? What would this alternate reality Tony kind of be like? Would he be cool? Would he be cringe? Would he be based? I don't know, you know? Just a little, what's the word I'm thinking of? A little... interesting, you know? A little interesting. Honestly, D1 That's good in this scenario, right? Am I stupid? Or maybe not good. I'm over here acting like I just cracked the code, you know? It might not be God's greatest thing ever, but it's decent in this scenario. Yes, if I am correct. Might be thinking, Tony, why? Because I could just duplicate a random penny on the ground, because almost always the things that are on the ground are pennies. Duplicate a penny, bada bing, bada boom. Could maybe get a nickel of sorts, or maybe even a dime. You know? I'm just saying, just saying. And it's a 4-room charge, so like, look, it's a 4-room charge as long as there's nothing else that could be annoying on the ground. It guarantees me like an extra, like what, 3 or 4 cents on average every floor? Like, come on, bro, you can't tell me that's not heat. I'd be an idiot not to take it. It pays for itself after a few levels, you know? It pays for itself after a few. It's kind of goated, I can't lie. I don't know, just some food for thought for y'all, you know? Some food for thought for y'all if y'all were really doubting the plan. Maybe take that into account. Maybe Tony might not be as big of an idiot as he seems, question mark. Pondering emoji or something like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, these guys we can easily kill. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of these dudes. These dudes you can easily kill, like it's nobody's business. Perfect. But I don't know, man. Maybe Tony's inner regrets on life and stuff are just like tuned up to the max these past couple of days. I don't know. I've been really, what's the word I'm thinking? I'm not introspective, but maybe introspective. You know, I've been thinking about my life and shit a lot. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I've been thinking about like my own life and stuff like that a lot recently. Why? I'm gonna be real with you, man. I couldn't really like tell you why. It's just a thought in my head. And a part of me is kind of just like, I don't know. Did I waste it all? Maybe not. I don't think I wasted it all, you know? I think I might be a little bit over dramatic on this. I don't think I like wasted my whole life playing video games or whatever. But I definitely think some of that time could have been spent doing maybe a bit more in terms of like the betterment of myself or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I remember, this is gonna be this is a Tony story from back in the day or whatever. And it really, like, I guess kind of puts into perspective how Tony was as an individual or something. But I remember a while back, I had a friend, and I remember she had gotten an internship somewhere at I'm not gonna say anything in specific because that just seems a little out of pocket to just kind of throw her whole business out there. But I had a friend, she got an internship somewhere, a place that I would have thought like, hey, an internship would be really cool to work, especially considering what I was originally trying to go to college for. I remember she was like, hey, I can offer you this sort of internship thing, or not I can offer you, but like I can put in a good word or whatever if you want. And I was like, dude, that's so great. You are goated. Thank you so much. And so all I needed to do, I'm gonna be so real with you, bro. All I needed to do was, what's the word I'm thinking of? I just like simply needed to just fill out some basic info, you know, type shit. I just needed to give some information. Like, hey, what's the deal with airline food or something? No. I just needed to fill out basic information about myself and shit like that. But I'm gonna be so real with you. I don't know if it was just like maybe in my mind I'm like, nah, I'm not. Maybe I'm not good enough or some shit. Or it might just be a mix of Tony was maybe wasting his time playing some fucking like video games and not actually doing the shit he should have been doing. But I never actually ended up applying for that internship or whatever. And I'm gonna be real with you, it's not necessarily like a huge big regret I have. Like, I don't fucking know, you know? I don't fucking know anything about what, who knows how Tony's life turned out had he taken that. You know, this could have been worse. I could have been fucking in the worst mental state on planet Earth. God knows it's already happening to, you know, I shan't even say it. Other people in the industry, you know? But it's just got me thinking, like, you know, how would my life have turned out if I maybe like just, what's the word I'm thinking of? If I didn't do so many Crotus ends. If I didn't try so many Crucible matches, so many failed Trials of Osiris attempts, you feel me? You know? Just a little thought experiment or whatever. Funny little thought experiment, whatever you want to call it. This is a horrible fight, by the way. This is just pure, what's the word I'm thinking of? Pure troll bombs. I think Famine should end his life. How am I out of bombs? Didn't that shit give me like 5 bombs or whatever? Am I stupid? Okay, luckily he's like walking in my path directly, so I'm able to kind of capture him and get some damage in. Speaking of, my damage is actually dog shit. Oh my god. Does Tainted Maggie worst character of all time? Question mark? She just might be. Holy hell. I don't want to be mean. This bitch sucks. Bro, what the fuck? She can't do anything. +1 life. Inner Child is really good, but I don't know if I really want it. I'm gonna be so real with you. All this extra money for what? You know what? Nah, there you go. There we go. We got Habit. That could be really fucking good, actually, right? I'm not tweaking. Oh my god, yes it is. Oh my god, yes it is goated. Thank you. All I need is like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not AA battery, maybe. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm gonna call it a crazy, I'm gonna call it a crazy pull, but I actually think it's worth it. Let's touch Glowing Hourglass. Okay, actually, after getting Habit, I'm gonna be so real with you, I have slightly enlightened. What's the word I'm thinking of? Like, I'm more excited regarding the run. Why? Because I can do this. If I'm correct, it's like mathed out to where I physically can't die, right? That's the way it is. I think maybe if we get car battery, is definitely like I am impossible to kill. But definitely right now I'm mathing out some solid numbers on this scenario here. Like, look at this, bro. Look at him. Look at him go. Her. Look at Maggie go, bro. She's goated. Hold on. All right. All right, you got me. All right, you got me. I'm in support of the run again. It's not the worst thing ever. But we were nearing it. I can't lie. We were nearing some dark territory. All right, you can't be joking around. You guys saw that, right? You know. You guys might be thinking, "Oh, Tony, you're just dumb." No, 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 no. See, this is the type of shit I'm talking about, though. This is my bad. I realized I was just kind of like locked in and I stopped talking for a second. This type of shit I'm talking about, where it's like the kind of, not few instances, but like I'm not effectively immortal, not yet. I need something. I'm still missing a key component. We don't have it just yet, but I am missing a key component to being the greatest, dare I say. You know what I mean? Maybe for now we just kind of shoot her like normal and expect good things to happen or some shit. I don't know. Because I think mathematically it just makes sense, right? Okay, as long as I keep walking in to her. There you go. Yes, mathematically I think this does make sense. Is that good? I would think so, but I don't even fucking know, man, you know? That don't seem amazing. I'm gonna be real. And they're not spawning hearts anymore. Did I fuck myself? Oh my god, did I ruin it? No, no, bro, no! Nah, I'm playing. I'm not really crying, guys. Don't worry, twin, I got you. Let me put you on that new blood leech. Hold on. His writing is his fire, question mark? We got my goat, the leech. Oh, it's goated. Oh, it's goated. Oh, it's goated. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I have an idea. You stupid game. I'm trying to finesse. I'm trying to finesse right now. I don't know if y'all can tell. Damn it. Alright, they know. They know. They know the goatedness and they're trying to stop me. Yeah, I will keep it real. I was trying to finesse another extra dime. I'm gonna be real. Wait, it might have worked. Unless that dime just somehow got blown over here. It might have actually, thinking about it. I don't know how, but it did. Oh my god. Give me a second. Hold on. My apologies. You know, I got a game in mind. Don't know why it was, what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know why my brain just conjured up this game again after I have never played this game. I have before, actually. Tony, what the hell are you talking about? Team Fortress 2. I have won recently, I don't know why, been on a very, very, very large, what's the word I'm thinking of? Not necessarily Valve, but I guess kind of. Left 4 Dead 100,000%. I can definitely say that without a shadow of a doubt. I've been on a very, very large Left 4 Dead. What's the word I'm thinking of? Run, you know? Or like a part of me is like, man, I really have been into Left 4 Dead / I want to play Left 4 Dead these past couple of days / weeks and whatnot. I don't know what it is about the game, just something about it. It's got an allure that draws me in so good. Something about that game, I don't know, you know? I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I don't know what it is, but I've just had this allure to Left 4 Dead recently. Not really sure why. Might be thinking, Tony, what does that got to do with anything? The perfect hangman. The perfect hanged man card has just come into play, bitches. I managed to get Cricket's head the only way that would have been done. No, I have blood bombs. I would have been able to bomb it regardless. Oh yes, 1000% you. And then car battery. If we get car battery, which we most likely will, we 100% win the game. It's physically impossible to kill us, I believe, at that point. We heal, I want to say it's going to be either 3 hearts or 4 hearts. We'll heal 4 hearts. And we only take, like, I think 2 hearts of damage. Max in that instance, you know what I mean? Which is gonna be really good for us, honestly. But yeah, I don't know. TF2, I saw a clip of it recently, and I don't know. It just like, what's the word I'm thinking of? It reminded me, I guess. Why did it remind me? Well, one, because I have what's the word I'm thinking of? I don't know. I feel like everyone has tried TF2 at some point in their life. All right, it looks like it's 4 hearts. It heals 4 hearts and it takes fucking 2 to charge. It's yeah, I'm one. We just need to remember when to use it properly. But yes, we should 100%, 1000% be good, be fine. And then Krampus, and you just kill Krampus, you know, like this. You just walk into him and he's dead. Quite simple. And lump of coal. That's beautiful. You'll love to see it. Sorry, y'all. I've been a little very excited. I don't know if you guys could tell. Why? Because I'm finally getting to get this character done. I hope, at least. I hope. Here's, you know, God willing, some crazy freak of nature accident happens and I just die and lose it all. You know what I mean? But I'm hoping I can maybe pull through. I got 7 damage. I got a dream to win. That should be good enough for the game, right? You know, it's good enough for me, good enough for the game. Especially with these guys too. Like, look at this. Come on, man. I'll be able to generate infinite wealth. What'd he say? Infinite what? If only I had, what's the word I'm thinking of? What's that one item that I take damage, I do more damage? Bloody Lust? If only I have Bloody Lust. That would have been such a great item to use in this scenario. I'm gonna be so real with you. I'll always be able to break even if he does one whole heart of damage, as long as I'm not a whole heart completely down. I'll always be able to break even on the damage. Which is still, honestly, really good to me, if you ask me. So, pretty good. But I was bringing up TF2, I don't know why. But I saw a video on it in my feed. I saw a video regarding TF2 in my feed. And I'm gonna be so real with you. I remember trying to play that game, but I'm gonna be honest, I never really, now I wanna say got the hype. But there's just, I don't know, man, those kind of games, you feel me? I'm surprised, I guess is what I'm trying to say, that TF2 these many years later has such an insanely, and I mean insanely, if you're like in the know, then you know, insanely dedicated fan base after God knows how long. I'm gonna be so real. The game has been out for, I couldn't tell you an exact number. There's probably someone out there that definitely could, but it has been out for so long, and yet it has still managed to retain what I would say is like probably a decent player base, with people that still, like, you know, make content. They still support the game all these years later. You know, there's still people trading, and some of my friends on who the fuck is calling me from Georgia? Let that shit go to voicemail. Some of my friends, you know, in my Discord channel, they play TF2 on occasion. I'm gonna be so real with you. A part of me is just kind of like, how do you do it, bro? I just, not that I don't see the appeal. I'm not like, oh, this guy's, you know, Overwatch chill, you know, he loves him his Overwatch, huh? Cringe game or whatever. It's like, no, bro. It's just, I don't know, man. The games just don't do it for me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, the games just don't do it for me. And I'm surprised that so many people, at least for such a dedicated community, to still be going these many years later. Anyways, want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time reviewing this. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.